Selling literal rocks as pets and becoming a millionaire. How we wish we were that lucky.
ये लकी है।
Hi guys, welcome to Flight Digital Social Sunday. As I'm breakdown gonna जाँदैछु one of the wackiest yet ridiculously successful marketing ideas of all time. If you think trends like Labubu are weird, wait till you hear the full story of Petrox. Let's get into it. The idea. Petrox invent गर्ने मान्छेको नाम थियो Gary Dill. He was a freelance copywriter working with a marketing agency in California. अनि यस तपाईले गेस गरि नै सक्नुभयो होला यस्तो weird idea ग्यारीलाई ड्रिङ्क गर्दा आएको थियो because भन्छ नि no great stories started with drinking water. Gary was drinking with his friends in a bar in Los Gatos, California. र गेरीको साथीहरू पेट्स कति अनोइङ हुन्छ भनेर कम्प्लेन गर्दै थिए. The walking, the feeding, अनि of course the poop cleaning. Gary, fed up with all the complaining, jokingly said, मेरो पेटले मलाई ट्रबल नै दिँदैन. साथीहरूले अचम्म मान्दै सोधे, what pet? Gary replied, a rock. Everyone laughed, but such a stupid joke, right? But Gary, उसको त्यो marketer brain चल्यो. He thought, what if this joke is just stupid enough to actually work? Now, most people would have sobered up and moved on, but Gary didn't. From joke to product. Around 1 week later, Garyले उसको दुईटा मिल्ने साथीलाई यो stupid आइडियामा इन्भेस्ट गर्न कन्भिन्स गर्यो. त्यसपछि they went to a hardware supplier, bought smooth beach stones from Mexico for about 1 cent each. The plan was to sell them for $3.95 each. Sounds insane. Now, who would pay money for a rock they could literally find in their backyard? Apparently, 1.5 million people did, all before Christmas 1975. The real genius. Garyलाई पनि थाहा थियो rocks themselves were useless, zero practical value. So if he wanted people to buy them, he had to create value. And that's where branding came in. Each pet rock came in a cute cardboard box with air holes in it like it was alive, placed in a bed of straw. त्यति मात्र हैन, the final genius touch was a 32-page instruction manual. The manual explained how to feed your rock, train your rock, and care for your rock. सबै कुरा एकदम seriously लेखेको थियो, which made it even more hilarious. People laughed. And more importantly, people talked. Gary didn't sell a rock, he sold an experience.
Now that I have my pet rock, I'm happy.
I have a reason to live.
Why it blew up? हामी सोचौँ कि यो सबै pure luck हो, but Gary was actually smarter than that. He knew the perfect timing to launch such a stupid idea.
Very good timing, Robert.
Petrox was launched just before the 1975 holiday season, and people bought it as gag gifts and conversation starters. Mediaले तुरुन्तै पिक गर्यो. Gary appeared on major TV shows including The Tonight Show. त्यो एक्सपोजरले डिमान्ड अझै एक्सपर्ट भयो. Celebrities like Johnny Carson and Ronald Reagan owned Petrox. It became a full-blown pop culture moment. By the end of the holiday season, 1.5 million Petrox sold. Gary was already a millionaire. The fall and legacy. सबै अरू fads जस्तै Petrox पनि eventually fade भयो. Garyले later on अरू novelty ideas पनि try गरे. जस्तो कि Petroxको लागि college degrees, selling Chinese dirt, sand breeding kits. What the hell was he thinking? तर Petrox जस्तो सक्सेस अरू कुनै आइडियाले रेप्लिकेट गर्न सकेन. But the legacy remained. Petrox paved the way for novelty products, viral gimmicks, useless products people buy purely for emotion. Later on in his career, Gary also opened a bar and started an advertising agency as well. Petrox was his peak, but what a peak. Marketing lesson. Great marketing doesn't just sell products, it sells emotion. No one really needs a limited edition sneakers, a Labubu or a Petrox, but you buy it for the story, the feeling and the identity. And that's it for today's Social Sunday. See you next week with more interesting stories that changes the way how you look at business, brands and marketing. See ya. सबै सकाइदिउँ